So in 3-2, we're going to identify opposites and absolute value of rational numbers. So you can find the opposite and absolute value of rational numbers the same way you found the opposite and absolute value of integers. We're doing the same thing. So the opposite of 3.5 is going to be a negative 3.5. Opposite direction, right? But the same number. And the absolute value is just going to be 3.5. Remember, absolute value is never, ever, what? Negative. Good, you guys remembered. Yay. So it's always going to be a positive answer, right? Yes. So now we have a negative 1/2. What is its opposite? 1/2. Positive 1/2, right? And what's the absolute value? Positive 1/2. Good. So negative 4, what's the opposite? 4. And the absolute value is? 4. 3 and 6/500. The opposite, Tucker?
Negative 3.65.
3 and 6/500. What's its absolute value, Amanda?
Well, I have a question.
Wait till we're done with this. Do you know the answer to this?
3.65.
Okay, so we are going to graph each number and its opposite on the number line. So if we were to graph 3, right, we would graph it at 3. And then what is its opposite? Negative 3. Remember, opposites are the same distance, but in the opposite direction, right?
So we graph both.
You graph 3 and negative 3. So then we're going to graph negative 5, and what's its opposite?
5.
Positive 5. Good. So now we're going to find the opposite of each number. What's the opposite of 12? Negative 12. Opposite of 6.5?
6.5.
Positive 6.5. What's the opposite of negative 2.8?
Positive 2.8.
And the opposite of 4.6? So you guys are going to whiz through this lesson. Okay, then we're going to find the absolute value of each number. These are the symbol. Remember, this means absolute value. So what's the absolute value of a negative 2.2? These are all going to be positive, right? So 5 and 7400ths. And 2 and 0. Okay? Okay, so on page 56, it says to graph each number and its opposite on the number line. Okay? So, Tanner, what are you going to graph first? You're going to graph 2 and 8/10, negative, right? Okay, so I'm going to go, here's 1, 2, and 8/10 is right here, right? Almost to the 3. And then I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to go positive, 1, 2, and then almost to 3. Okay? That's how I graph those, right? Okay, number 2, how are you going to graph 4 and 3/10? Taylor? You're going to go over 3 or 4 and then just a little bit more, like a third of the way, right? Well, you can listen too. Over 4 and then about a third of the way. And then go the other way. You got to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a third of the way. 0.3 is about a third, right? Okay, now you have a negative 3 and 4/5. What do you think, Amanda? Where are you going to go?
You got over 3.
And then almost to the 4, right? 4/5 is almost a whole. And then I'm going to do the same thing and go the opposite direction. Go over 1, 2, 3, and then almost to the 4.
Almost to the 4.
Okay? Aaron, what are you going to do on the next one?
So you go to 1 and then 1/3 way.
Good. And then do the opposite. So you're going to go back 1 and then also another third of the way. Okay, any questions on graphing? Well, they should be close. No one's perfect. But just close is good. Okay, we're at Hunter, what is the opposite of 3 and 7/800ths? Negative 3 and 7/800ths. Jenna, what's the opposite of negative 7 and 5/12ths? Perfect. Richard, what is the opposite of 0? What? 0, thank you. Jeremy, what is the opposite of 4 and 2/10? Negative 4 and 2/10. What is the opposite of 12 and 1/10? Elijah?
Negative 12 and 1/10.
Perfect. And Nolan, what is the opposite of 2 and 6/10?
Negative 2.6.
Yep, negative 2 and 6/10. The next one says, explain why 2 and 1500ths and a negative 2 and 1500ths are opposites. Because they're what?
Integers.
Yep, and they are the same distance from what?
0.
0 on the number line.
They are the same distance from 0 on the number line.
What's from O? From 0.
From 0. O is not a number. From 0 on the number line. You can write it out. It can be in algebra, yes. You can write it out. No one ever uses O in algebra. It looks like a 0. Sometimes people do this, like to show that it's 0. Okay, we're going to find the absolute value of each number. So, 5 and 2300ths. Tucker.
The absolute value?
Mm-hmm.
23.
So how do we read that number? 5 and 2300ths. Okay, a negative 4 and 2/11ths. What is the absolute value? Parker?
4 and 2/11.
Perfect. Carter, what is the absolute value of 0? 0, good. What is the absolute value of a negative 6 and 3/5? Gavin?
6 and 3/5.
Awesome. Summer, absolute value of a negative 2 and 1200ths.
2 and 1200.
Perfect. And then 17, what is the absolute value of 8 and 2/10? Lila?
8 and 2/10.
Yes. And the last question says, how do you identify the opposite and absolute value of rational numbers? So the opposite is what? The opposites, I just said are. The same distance from 0, right? But in the opposite direction. And then what is absolute value?
The absolute value of all.
It's how far it is away from the number line.
Is the number's distance, right? From 0. How far it was. And distance is never, ever, ever, ever what?
Negative.
Okay? Never, this one here, absolute value, never negative.